content on TikTok. Are there any topics or interests you're passionate about that you could incorporate into your broadcasts?
Oh, for sure. Can you...
That's fantastic, Gordon. Having a passion for your content makes all the difference when it comes to engaging your audience. So, let's brainstorm some potential themes or topics that you could focus on in your TikTok broadcasts.
Yes, let's.
What are some of your passions and interests that you think would translate well to live streaming? We can start there and figure out how to best structure your broadcasts around those topics.
Okay, how's everybody doing? I am working on my broadcast again, trying to do some new things, trying to get familiar with some of these tools. Connecting. So let's go and do that. What's up, ballin'? Ballin'. Does that mean you're crying or playing basketball? Built Buff. What's up, Built Buff? Hey, Built Buff, thanks for coming in and clicking on the like button. Clicking on your double tapping the likes. Thank you. Hello. Thank you for joining. Thanks for clicking like on the screen. Thank you. Thank you for double tapping my own screen. Okay, let's use some of these different alerts.
Who would like to share their feelings first?
What's up, brand pal Lisa? How are you today?
Good job!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you. Good job. Changing some sounds around. Working on my broadcast window again.
Thank you!
Awesome. Thank you for joining the team. Everybody do the same as brand pal Lisa and click on that plus sign. Click on the heart. Head mustache.
Brand pal Lisa, you have just reached level 47.
Oh, wow. 47.
HI.
Hi. You know, there's a way I can get... Are you familiar with Tick... Thank you so much. Are you familiar with Tickfinity? Brand pal Lisa.
How's going?
How's it going? It's going all right. How's it going with you? How's it going with you, Lisa? I'm just working on my window here. I'm gonna reincorporate Tickfinity into my broadcast. Now that I have a stream key, I can do that. So I'm gonna reset up my Tickfinity, and I was following a Grow broadcaster, and they use Tickfinity big time, and they get lots of stuff done. And I was like, I like that. I might have to pay for this service because it's really neat. What's up, Kevin? Thanks for coming back around again. Don't forget to heart up, team up today. It looks like I'm lagging a bit. Am I lagging a little bit, you guys? Although I'm not plugged in direct, so maybe I'll try to do the Wi-Fi off and plug in direct, of course. But am I lagging right now, or how's this going? How's my broadcast doing? Check my audio real quick here, too. I'm in the green. I'm in the green, but I can get it into the yellow. Wish everything good. I wish everything good. Everything good. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for sending gifts, and thank you for coming in, and yeah. If you have any anything else that you like to do in the windows with the people that I don't know about, let me know, Brand Pal Lisa. Let me know. Let me know what else we can work on together. Kevin Vasquez. It seems kind of slow right now, but I'm not seeing my viewer count anywhere at all. So it's confusing, but I don't mind. Wish everything good.
Have just reached level 13.
Oh, I just reached level 13. Okay. I need to change the talking to change it, and I want to make it so that you have to type in a command to get it to say out loud, because I don't like it to read everything. TTS chat. Let's see if we can figure that out real quick here. Text to speech. Here you can read out the chat comments from your viewers automatically via text to speech. The voice is played directly in browser. No overlay is required. A TTS feature is also available via Actions and Events, which offers more flexibility. Read out GIFs. English United States voice, default voice, new. Ooh, please know that some voices are limited to 100 uses per day in the free version. Wow, look at all the different voices they have now. But I don't know how she does it, but she has it. Oh, random. There it is. Random voice. Default voice, random voice. Who's a ghost face? C-3PO, Stitch, Stormtrooper, US Rocket. What's the best voice? Let's see here. Okay, I put random on, so it should be random now. Default speed 50, default pitch 50, volume, allowed users, all users, allowed users from list, top gifters, comment type, any comment type, comments starting with a dot, comments starting with a slash, comments starting with a command. I'll go with TTG. Type in TTG in the comments and then your comment, and it will read it out loud. Otherwise, it is not going to. It will not cost you points to do that. Here is a test.
This is a test.
Wait, she had it to do. She had it to do without the thing. It just said TTG.
This is a test.
So just type in TTG. Here, go ahead, Gordon. You try it. Go TTG, and then you say, Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining my broadcast.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining my broadcast.
Countdown, user control, da-da-da. No, don't do the seagull sounds. We don't need that. Okay, I think this is done. So just type in TTG. Talk to Gordon. If you want to hear your comment read out loud, just type in TTG. Thanks for jumping in here, everybody. If you could join Gordon along with hitting that share button a few 100,000 times, that would be excellent. We are trying to boost this broadcast, get it up there, get it going, get a little bit of test going, get some test traffic, but most definitely we want to say hi to different people. And excuse me, stop it. Okay, stop. No. Not our vehicle, okay? Not for us. No, nobody's here. Oops. I bet your mama's at the store right now going, oh my god, my dogs are singing to me. I can hear my dogs singing to me right now. Hey everybody, I don't see any comments at all other than my own, so definitely send an emoji, tap on the screen, do some double tapping. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining in here. I am working on my broadcast. I am multi-streaming, but I have not mentioned that, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining my TikTok. Okie dokie. Dropping the world. I'm going to drop the world. Gone over here into the alley. What should I say? What should I make it say out loud? What should I make it say out loud? I don't know what to take it to tell it to tell it. Let's see what happens if I just send this.
This is a test.
This is a test.
This is a test.
This is a test.
You should be able to check which ones you want and uncheck, because I don't want all of the random voices. Some of them I don't like. Just saying. Tickfinity, that'd be a good idea. What's this? Special users. Here you can allow and disallow users to use TTS and assign their own voices. If you disable allowed option, the users is entirely blocked from TTS. If you disable the allowed option, the user is entirely blocked. Oh, what's up, dude? What you want your voice to be? Spanish male, German male, French male, English singing? Hang on a second here. Angels of Azroy. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Angels. If you could hit that share button 50,000 times and tap out 1 billion likes, we will be trillions of microbes closer to where we need to be. And I appreciate you for being here. I can't see any comments. I'd like to. I choose to see my comments. However, I would also just love to see people doing the things that I'm asking you to do because I have to keep going. But I'm programming some stuff in where I'm going that's going to include you. So you're in there. When you send a comment through, it should sing. Let's find out. Thank you for tapping the likes on the screen. What else can we do? We could do the likes. Now I know you're there. I know you're there. I'm in here too. I'm tapping the likes. I had put in the first 100 and something, but you just started helping me, and we had my brand pal come through. Lisa's sending the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifties. I love the gifties. If you haven't been on the team yet, I recommend joining today. Click on that plus sign up there. Get that yellow heart right after that plus sign goes away. You've followed me. You've clicked on the team. Donate those team points. I love the gifts, but team points are far more valuable to me. So please, a gift to get yourself on the board, but then team points, because we're trying to go somewhere. I have a purpose. I have purpose. And people are going to want to know what my purpose is, of course. Some people already know what many of my purposes are. And to the you who come back every day after day, thank you. I see you. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Thank you for hitting that arrow and clicking copy, hit arrow, hit copy, hit arrow, hit copy. You know what that does for you too? It shows people that you're my biggest fan. If you're in here now doing those things for me, you're my biggest fan. Thank you. You click the little arrow. I got 11 so far. I'll show you how to do it. You go like this. You go boom, boom. And you gotta go slow and breathe with it. Ready? Breathe in. Click the arrow. Breathe in. Click copy link. Breathe in, click the arrow. Breathe out. Don't even breathe out, just breathe in. And then when you need to breathe out, take a break. Back off from that and just do double taps on the screen during that time. We got this. We gotta go. We got places to go, and you're the only ones here. So get in and let's go. Get in and let's go. Oops. I accidentally swiped. That's why when you're in my broadcast, you need to remain calm. Let me get excited for you. You be calm. Because if you get excited and you're enthusiastic about all the things, you might accidentally swipe out. You gotta get back in here right away. Right away. I'm coming. I'm almost there. I'm here. Look how that was a weird swipe out. That was like swipe out and gone. I had to really come back to get in here. But now I can actually see some more of my stats and stuff, so that was weird, but that's good. Thank you to my moderators for moderating, pinned comments, stuff like that. I love that. If you don't follow her already, make sure you're following Gwen Grows, because Gwen Grows has a brilliant broadcast, and you could go to it once and learn more about TikTok in that 15-minute sitting. Kind of how I work too. If you hang out with Gordin long enough, he will drop the value from his heart, from the conscious heavens, all the way down to wherever it comes from and goes. Like, it's just gonna be there for you. And before you know it, your neurons are gonna be doing the same stuff. You're gonna have an iPad or a device to your left, and you're just gonna be hitting the share. You just hit the thing, you pull the thing down, and you just share with everyone. You put down those shares and you just get going, because if you're gonna practice a broadcast, light it on fire and go. And by light it on fire, if you resonate with that, then here's what it changes to. Because the upgrades to lighting it on fire and letting it go is really just more of a microbial thing. When it comes down to bacteria and microbes and microns and trillions of atoms, they're all out there. in your abilities as a human to talk to those microbes, to sound at them, to give them thoughts. You can think at microbes. Why don't you take your psychic stuff and take your microbiology and your mycologies and stick it all together? It's all for real. Let's all do that because, yeah. And if you really must know how it works, then you might be waiting around for science to figure it out and let you know. Otherwise, you can take what you get as you go. And I guess I should probably follow more people because I sent this to all of my friends and they're not here. So even though I'm following more people than are following me, I need people who are following me who actually matter. This is where it's really important to have good fans because, I get this much reach. This is me as a neuron trying to reach out to shake my own hand and I have damage in between or I have malnourishment in my life. My neurons are like, and you're like, I know, I live here. And you're like, I live here too. And then sometimes you get enough spirulina in your mouth and you're like, oh my God, I swallowed it. 7 grams of spirulina later, my neurons were all grabbing onto each other and they were communicating and handshaking and neuron shaking. And I was like, oh my God, oh God, why am I not eating that every day? Yaboya! Thank you for hitting that heart club. We need that. That is how you do it. Do not send me any more gifts that aren't exclusive, Yamoya. And I will do the same for you. Unless you need to. If you need to get #1 spot and you got to send a gift to get there because you belong there. You are my #1 when you do things. I don't know why I don't see my #1 right now, but I know I have #1s in this room. And I believe it's Brand Pal Lisa. So if you're not following Brand Pal Lisa, follow Brand Pal Lisa. Thank you. Follow Emoji because Yamoya knows that she's like, hello, I'm a musician. I play on the thing. Maybe that's not your voice, but it's somebody else's. Let me watch my audio because I know I got louder. So let me just kick you down 4 notches and turn the music up. I'm going to go ahead and change that audio because I never want to hear Michael Scott saying thank you ever again. I want to hear something far more interesting than that. So it was a test. It worked. Let's go put our own audio clips into things and create our own audio clips and use some very high quality professional audio. And we'll calm down. And it's like being a kid inside of a store, like a candy store, I guess. I don't want to ever tell that story either. Oh, like a kid in the candy store. Oh, is that like a rat in a rat trap? Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. You ever hear that joke? A kid in the candy store? It's the exact same joke as a cockroach in a death penalty box. A kid in a candy store. It depends on the candy store. I apologize to the honest candy stores out there that aren't, rat traps for children. Human children specifically, but also dog, cats, anything. Candies, that's some toxic shit. You wonder why the dog eats it and dies? You don't? You curious about enzymes and microbes, or you just going off on whatever? You just live in nature a different way. Is the background on your laptop? This isn't a broadcast how to do scope, but we could turn it into one. If you want me to hit the record button and drop some big, deep knowledge, like dig deep down into my DNA and my neurons and be like, hey, Native American guy, my name's Gordon. How you doing, man? I see you in there. I'm trying to get to you big time. Would you like an Altoid? They're minty. Let me read the ingredients. Made of sorbitol, cornstarch, wheat, maltodextrin. Natural artificial flavors. And the last ingredient is sucrose. Altoids. I wouldn't eat them. Probably never gonna hold that can up ever again, but I'll that's why I need artists in my life. You see, I don't paint things. I don't make beautiful things. I collect them. So these are a bunch of little beautiful pieces of plastic that you strum along stringed instruments. I don't have enough stringed instruments, and I'm telling you people, if you will be willing to shut me up by sending your gifts through here, I'm going to I'm not going to zipper my mouth shut, but I'll shut my mouth and I'll just breathe and hit strings. I will supply the guitar picks. And if you want your name on a guitar pick, then you should definitely reach out because that's what we're doing. We're showing off our pick collection today because our pick collection is interesting. I can't speak on. Some of the bands that I listen to, I realize that I haven't been through my pick collection in about 20 years, so some of them don't belong in the screen. I gotta moderate them out. Some of them I made myself. Like, this is a pick. Like, I choose not to support the company that gave me this pick, although I can hold it over. Technically, oh my god, I just had a thought about holding picks up, but like, I've not seen any other band or like musician holding their pick up to the thing. Like, back in the day, you didn't get to talk to or know the people. We just wanted your picks, dude. We just want your energy. I just want your energy. I don't need you. Just give me that pick. It's all the pick and the power of the pick. It's the pick. Yeah, I've been meaning. Is there a button to remove all videos? Just delete the account. Start a new one. Put it all on hold. Start a new one. Start fresh. You don't need 3,000 people who don't care about you. Oh wait, I already did that. That account's over here. So if you guys could help me out with that, this is the cool new over here. Okie dokie. And I meant to send emojis first. When you click add comment on your device, this one's for my family. When you click add comment on the device and you see a tray of emojis, your communication belongs in the emojis. If you can find the emojis to communicate your hello to me, do that. That's how it works for me. I know you can hear me because you are attached to ears and smartness. However, I missed my opportunity. I clicked add comment and that's gone now. And I didn't do it. I was like, it wasn't even that. It was the hearts emojis, because this is the other account that I have who has my real friends and following on it. That's not true, because today, well, you know what? I feel like I am a part of Gwen's team. I joined Gwen's team not today, a long time ago, and we can TikTok it on to figure out how long ago I went into that person's broadcast and what the day that I found them. The day you find someone valuable on TikTok, you click the plus sign to follow them and then click that yellow heart. That is the day that you got connected to them and they got connected to the TikToks. You're just building up people's like, oh yes, this person has value. Click on the yellow heart by all means. The gifts put you in that number one spot. You want me to talk about you? Send me a gift. I'll talk about you. I will read your profile and talk about you. You want to send me a big gift just because you want to send me something? Then you need to do it exclusively. Like, be exclusive. Hit the gift button. Hit the exclusive wording down there. And then when you see the team bracelets, and every time you come back, always just stay in that menu. That's the menu I'm looking for. To get those team points, because the team points are going to boost your broadcast. And when you're boosting your broadcast, this is going to be the one video that you're watching, and that's it. I'm not going to have any more. This is my grow account now. Like, that's it. Like, there's only one Gordon, and that's not true for me. I'm going to have like 50 of these things because I see the value in them, and I see how I could utilize that and just be like, yeah. And I don't know how I'm going to work that into my life. And right now, I got a lot of funny thoughts going through my head, and I'm not going to share them. Not with everybody. This one says, I like dinosaurs on it. And we got to hit the flipper. And I'm receiving updates and codes from just stuff I've seen. I'm applying the new information and knowledge that I'm receiving, and I'm compounding the information onto where it's going. And that's pretty good stuff. I had some really deep conversations with AI today about codependence, and I recommend you do too, because there ain't a person in the world who's not going to meet another person in the world who doesn't have those issues if you're in my universe. That's what we're here for. It's a purpose to help people connect to computers. And this is for everybody. It's for everybody. Here, talk to this guy. He has 48 hours for you, if that's how long you're going to be up for. If you go to bed sooner, That's AI, though. AI will be there for you 365 days a year, 24/7, all the minutes, all the seconds. It's there for you. Ask it stuff. But use pi.ai. They're pretty good. I like them. I say use them. And tell them that Gordon sent you. I think that'd be hilarious. You can tell them that Kevin sent Gordon. He appreciates you, Kevin, for sending me that. That's a really good one. If you guys don't have that installed on your iPhone, iDevices, on your browser window, you should go to pi.ai and check that out. Right after you're done hanging out on TikTok.com. Because TikTok.com is where I go first for all my TikTok information. I go to TikTok.com. Go to TikTok on that other platform. You should be able to say TikTok on. TikTok on. Do you guys follow TikTok on? Don't put it in the comments. Actually, you could probably put it in the comments so much it would probably set off some sort of warning, and then they would come to look at it, and then they would be like, he's actually saying nice stuff about it. He's telling them to go to our TikTok.com on that platform and that platform. So I guess we'll have to come up with new ways to talk about things that are that's what people think, though. But then you're like, if you just shut up and don't even think that and just go on in the direction, you would just be playing music a long time ago. You wouldn't even be talking right now. You wouldn't even be talking. These are the days of our lives. Welcome. Hi, my name is Gordon. Welcome. This is my mom's show. I hope you enjoy it. It's called The Days of Our Lives. I had so many moments from my life burned off sitting around near that program. This song's called The Days of Our Lives. I hope that it doesn't burn off too many of your minutes from your program and you get some value while you're here. And if you do, please like and share the broadcast. All you gotta do is click the little arrow and click share. Share with the green dots. They're on now, but probably, let's wait till I reset. If you see me reset, share my broadcast to all the green dots. Sorry about that. This is what a reset looks like for somebody who's having a parasitic symptom splash. These are in-breaths. Preferably with fresh air, maybe outside if you live in an apartment like this, because there's a lot of particles in the air. If you don't believe me, I'll show you. In fact, I show you every day. People come in and they ask, what's the particle count today? And I say, hang on, let me check for you. There you go. And then you can see, too, you can understand lighting, too. Like, because if this gets too far that way, like, well, actually, it's still there, but. I'm going to hit mute. If you want me to unmute, just type unmute or something, or send a gift or something, because that's going to get me to unmute. So now I need my music incorporated in differently. So I'm going to plug in this other thing because that would sound nice. I'm going to mix you guys in. So far you're listening to a broadcast. I gotta hit record. I gotta hit record on this. Hi, and welcome to this recording. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff live, which, I don't know if that, it doesn't, I don't think that being live lights a fire. I think that it stokes a fire. I go live because I believe that it stokes the fire of my broadcast. I'm like, yes. How can we add more to this? By giving people the chance to interact with it. This is an interactable broadcast. If you send me a lot of gifts, I'm going to gift you I'm going to put it into my gifts. Whether it be nourishing nature or through sound, it will be nourishing nature. Through sound, through adventures in microscopy, mycology, adventures in learning about my human body and sharing what I find along the way, what I find value. When I find value and when the values compound on each other, that is what it is about. That is what my life purpose is. Finding value and compounding value with value. With strings and stuff. I don't know what my audio sounds like. Let me check it. With strings and stuff. Oh, it doesn't sound bad. Your Moya reached level 49. What a blessing. Thank you, Tickfinity. I understand that Yamoya is listening now, and I'll try to just play some music for a little bit. Enjoy. Bye. That's the CG song. I play it a lot. So if you've already heard it, I would love to know. If you get a chance, when you're near your phone, people are like, yep, I've heard that one for, Which ones do you like? If you've heard me play music before, oh my God, are you guys checking out Bitcoin prices? If you've heard me play music before, what? If you all want to send me Bitcoins, I don't know if that's not, like, I'll like one now. Yes, please. Gordin invites you to watch their live. I don't know if you're even allowed to say that as like, could I go tell stuff that I want to say to somebody else and tell them to like go stand on the side of the road with a sign that says that? Yo, you guys want to follow my new YouTube channel? I put signs by the side of the road and then we record that all day long. Oh yeah. After moving here to Seattle, Washington, I realized you're talking to the wrong camera, buddy. Hey, we noticed you were talking into these eyes or this camera and it wasn't connected. Like that's what we're talking about with neurons. Get connected to your neurons. I don't know if anyone's here, but we don't have to get excited. But we should get ready to sing a song. 'Cause summer might be here before too long. And when do you get to practice alone? With no one listening, that's where we are. And that's what makes it clear to take a breath. I could get a double-sized bass. I seen that one guy, he has one string on that instrument. I was like, what if I get 128? I don't even know, like this ceiling is so long. But I would probably, I don't know, like I want a piano up there. Like there should be pianos, like there should be a stage in here. This is the weirdest little, this will be the weirdest venue ever in the entire world. I guess it's in here. The funny thing is it's in here. But, so wherever I go, that's what's going to happen, because that's the purpose. That's my purpose. P is for purpose. P for purpose. Look at that, Red Joe. He's going to be in here before too long, because we've seen what happens when you eat too much mucus. What happened to him? He knew too many people who ate too much mucus. Aww. So he turned his hate into love and he went to get the answers. It's not good to hate what people do, but I encourage you to get real curious. And yeah, let your enthusiasm shine on through. Probably you were meant to make some sound. I could teach anyone how to play the guitar, and depending on how fast they conscious, that's how fast they get to play the guitar. And I definitely have a guitar for people to try that out on. Who wants that as a service? and I can offer that digitally. If you can bring your own guitar into a window with me, I can offer it digitally. And I can also point you to some really good teachers and music stores. If you don't have a guitar and you're looking for one, I can point you towards the world and show you that there are free ones all over the place. You might have to do some seeking and asking, but I guarantee you that nature will provide. Especially, just people who are interested in sound. So I get to help anyone start that adventure. Maybe I'll make a kids show on on another channel, just for people to get into sound through the eyes of a child. Fix your scene, man. I will likely be back to acting like a maniac in... Who knows? I am not a time tracker. Ouch! Man, you gotta be careful with what you say. Cancel clear on the ignorance. Okay. What's up, Brian? Brian Shop. Omega. Welcome. Sweet dreams and good night. Or good day. Wait a minute. It's not nighttime yet. Wait a second. Let me fix this. Hi. Hello there. If you're in the room and you're seeing the words hello there, please click on the add comment box and click on one of those emoji options and just show me how you're doing today. Send me an emoji through. Let me know what it's like over on your side of the screen. What's up, JoJo? Ho, ho. Thanks for joining in, everybody. We're just getting this broadcast started. We got a lot to do, and we won't likely be seeing any Fortnite or Overwatch 2, Call of Duty. We won't be seeing that today. Thank you for jumping in here. Anyway, checking out my channel. I'm doing some new different things that I've been kind of mixing together, and I hope to be up and running with some really professional, amazing things happening right before our eyes. And that's what life is kind of about for me right now, because I'm ready to do this and make it work. So that's what I've been doing, and I try to do it live, because when I do it live, I get better faster, because people come in and then they ask questions. And then when somebody asks me a question, I provide an answer if I can. If I can't provide an answer, I might tell somebody where they could get a better, another set of neurons that could provide an answer. I know a lot of smart people because I've had a lot of questions, and when you have a lot of questions, you get good at asking questions, and then you get better at asking questions, and you get better at finding the answers in the different places. Some of the places that I found all my answers in life were the internet. I spent a lot of time on the internet researching and developing myself. So internet-wise, I am well developed. Socially, I'm pretty well developed there too, because at some point in my life I had decided, hey, I need to do some of that too. I've done both. I'm developed digitally and biologically. But it all merges together and ties together when it comes to computers and information technology. So thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, that is most definitely an area where I have focused for quite some time. It's not always time, but it is about neurons. I have some strong neurons in those areas. And it's really wonderful to see what biological can do with technological when it enters the human body. And this is an interesting concept. If you're interested in hearing more, be sure to hit that plus button, click follow. I'm building a scene right now that's going to show a video of me doing exactly that, to show you, my viewer, how to do that for all of my platforms, because that's how easy it is. And if you do it fun and enthusiastically, anyone and anybody with the ability to start this practice today can start building on something big, something big. It's called your life purpose. Build on your life purpose. Got questions about your life purpose? Don't have one? Ask me questions. Life purpose. Let's go. Hashtag life purpose. Hashtag stay calm now. I love that. Now stay calm. The amazing part of life is when it's interesting, because calmness is really an opinion, and on a platform it's like a spectrum. And I touch this with ever-loving kindness and care and nourishing nurture in nature. And I'm going to take some calm breaths to get the rest of this information out, because I know it's funny how information flows through the fire hose, and sometimes the fire hose is a human being who's nurturing himself but malnourished in other ways. And if you've ever seen that in life, I encourage you to interact in this broadcast by clicking on the share button, which is down here in the corner. Oh, I see you doing it. I saw you tapped it. That's right. And now you're going to see the little dots, send to, and you pick the ones that you want to send it to. I already sent it to everyone that it let me, because I wanted to see who would come through. But, you know, sometimes it's good for me to have a, like, Sometimes it's good for me to continue incorporating more daily practices in that include mindfulness. And talking to AI was one for me, and I spent some time talking to AI today about codependency. And before that, we talked about a lot of other cool stuff. But today, I pretty much tried to keep it there because I wanted to have some extra thoughts about it. And after listening to a couple of books over the last 24, 48 hours, it gave me a lot more questions. And guess who I go to ask questions to quite often now? Yup, artificial intelligence. Do you know that books are artificial intelligence, per se? TikTok is artificial intelligence. But the key is intelligence is there, so if that's what you're seeking and you find it, that's going to be good news for you. That's good news for you. I think we're calm now. Open the floodgates. We're looking for feedback. That'd be funny. Background player, settings. What else we got here? Who else is around here? I'm curious about people, but I guess that's not for me, and that's kind of what gets me in that codependency place. So to really understand it, like, where does codependency screw you? Hold on, let me get better words. I would make a bad. I'm just gonna make noises for a little bit. If I'm too loud, tell me. Let me know. That's where I need help now. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's better if I just create a noise broadcast and just use my throat chakra to make fun noises. I wish that I could. All right, dear programmer, I'm using your broadcasting program, and I'm platforming to one of my favorite platforms of many, and I got questions. So here comes a little video for you, because it's the only way I knew how. But teamed together with AI, we were able to produce it quickly and make it more valuable, so that you could do your job faster, because, hey, here's all of the information crunched into a little email nugget. Have you ever seen an email go from one human being to another human being? And then the idea expands because you've given it to that, like, Do you follow me? I'm going to invite this dude. I'm looking for business owners specifically right now. If you know a business owner, I encourage you to click the share button and send it out to all your business owner friends right now, okay? I've already done that. I'm going to continue looking in the list. This dude's pretty cool. I'm going to send one to him. $17.17 on the 5017. Messing around on TikTok. $17.17 on the 5017. You're listening to $17.17 on the 5017. I hope you like this song because you're never going to hear it again. So like it up. Enjoy. I'm trying to find my headphones because I really need to check in on my audio. I hope you like this song because you're never going to hear it again. So like it up. Enjoy. I'm trying to find my headphones because I really need to check in on my audio. I hope you like this song because you're never going to hear it again. So like it up. Thanks. I'm trying to find my headphones because I really need to check in on my audio. This is send a weird one to everybody. This is send a weird one to people. What's up, people on the outside? I wish you could come in and say hi and be like, friendly, but it's all cool. It's all cool. It's all good. I understand. Actually, I don't understand. But I do other something. Like, I have good energy about it. It's all good. Thank you for that audio test. I think you could... Actually, I don't understand. Whoa! Let's check their audio. Let's check some other TikTokers' audio.
No, just checking. You sound good, Megan. I do have that on my list, Megan, to do soon. Should be one of the next ones I print more of, the minis.
Those look
Lucy,
great.
I don't do a lot of those egg things. They just... The eggs that I have to print take forever to print, so I don't mess with that.
Could you make a guitar hanger out of shapes like that? That is so cool. Did you paint those? Wow, I don't even understand this. Could you make a guitar hanger out of shapes like that? That is so cool. Did you paint those? Wow. Get ready for the screenshot on that one. And I'm going to record it because I'm helping a business grow if they want to do that idea. Or I can...
This, right? You want the trash panda.
Nope.
Thanks, Diana. Anything new, Jolene? Yes.
He's really behind in the comments, but that's fine.
We have the two Chinese dragons, new colors.
She said, stake me anywhere, as long as she stays with me. She said, stake me anywhere, as long as I stay clean. Kiss, kiss Molly's lips, kiss Molly's lips, kiss Molly's lips, kiss Molly's lips. She said, stake me anywhere, as long as she stays with me. She said, stake me anywhere, as long as I stay clean. Kiss Molly's lips, kiss Molly's lips, kiss Molly's lips, kiss Molly's lips. didn't read my comment. I'll just talk to his crowd. FYI, I got the jungle. Bugging comments.
Sounds good, Diana. Thank you.
First, you send the emojis.
Cat, blue donut,
Cool.
turtle, triceratops.
I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know what I'm even doing here. Like, how does this happen? This is how easy it is. This is how social media gets you. All of a sudden, you're scrolling, and you're like, I got lost. Where did you go? Where did you go? Come back to this window and check it out. So far, we are at 114 total viewers, 1 new follower, 56 minutes into this live duration. Lots of great data for this broadcaster. Got some tools hooked up. I just reached level 40. Keep on tapping. Get your ass back in here and tap it out, Gordin. Where did you go, Gordin? Get in here and tap out the likes, you Gordin. Gordon's in here tapping out the likes. That's good. We got all pieces of consciousness put back together now. Okie dokie. Now let's go ahead and work on this broadcast. And since we're screen recording, we can show you how to do this. And then you do this. Ooh, pow. And then you don't do this if you don't want to, but if you want to, then you do that. Boop. And then you come back to here and do this. Boop. It's the same thing, but then you have the one thing. Or what you do is you keep on coming into my broadcast, and I'll make sure all the cool people follow you. And then when you have the opportunity to open up a window or join into our window in a multi-guest situation, then we can gift you. And then you can have some change to go find the value on TikTok and join their team. If you're in someone's team, I hope they provide value to you. At some point in time, I hope they provide some value. If you guys got any questions, please ask, because that's what I'm here for. Gordon, thank you so much for tapping like on the screen so much. You're doing a lot, and you've almost made it to 1,000, and people helped you. So thank you, and thank you to all the people who tapped out those likes. Let me see who my live info is. That's the thing. When I broadcast this way, I actually can't see any of it. It doesn't tell me any of it, because TikTok doesn't show me the specific analytics of like who's in the chat or who's gifted, and that's weird. It just tells you the total. So it makes you think that TikTok doesn't really want you to acknowledge who gifted. It's just that you just the acknowledgement of being gifted. And I thought, that makes a lot of sense too. It puts a lot on people to do that, like to even do that. So it's like, yeah, it might even be best if I just stay in my lane of, making music and answering questions and doing that stuff versus, some of the other different ways to go about using this platform. You gotta stay in your own lane. Whatever you're gonna do, stay in your own lane. Find your own purpose, work towards it. And find other people who share the same stuff. Like where are you gonna find your purpose? Probably somewhere through your community and your culture, what you've been living through. So, and seek new things. If you're in here right now, I know if you are in this room right now, you will find new things. Excuse my reach. You can't see me. My mistake. I was working on new things, and it's good to share the new things with people. Like, what are you working on? What's new to you? For me, Spirulina is a couple years old in my life. I've been growing it. I've been learning about it. I've been eating it and seeing the results. I choose to know the new words now. Any questions? 1, 2, 3, 7. Happily Heathen. Welcome. Thanks for coming in here. I appreciate you. I'm tapping on the screen. I've lost my mind, and I'm just tapping on my iPad screen over here. If you could join me and lose your mind, you will be cool. And I promise you, I'll give you some new neurons. I supply people with new neurons in a world where everything's boring and the same. I am not. Oh my gosh, I am not. I hope I'm still alive. I'm feeling like I'm connected to the world right now. I just grounded into the earth. Everything disappeared. The keyboard fell asleep. What is going on? It sounds like the power went out, but everything's still sort of on the screen. What's up? Whew, how's it going? All right, we're back. My stream looks to be frozen. But that's just my computer. Also, I'm on a Wi-Fi right now. We are really stressing the system. If you can hear my music, let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me right now? Let's find out. I can find out. The results in I choose to know the new words now. Oh, there's a huge delay. Okay. Questions. 1, 2, 3, 7. Nope.
Happily Heathen, welcome. Thanks for coming in here.
Well,
I appreciate you.
Okay.
I appreciate you. I'm tapping on the screen. I'm just.
Okay.
I've lost my mind, and I'm
Wait.
just tapping on my iPad screen over here.
Okay.
You can join me and lose your mind. You will be cool, and I promise you, I'll give you some new neurons. I supply people with new neurons in a world where everything's boring and the same. I am not. I have. Oh my gosh, I am not. I hope
We can get some new neurons. Make a transfer. Oh! New neurons! I liked the songs that I played earlier when I was standing there playing guitar, standing up, and not playing any of that. And then the one cover song I didn't enjoy it, but I think that I could see the world talking to me through the eyes of past. I choose to understand what I've witnessed today. Today. Now. Oh, that is plugged in. Well, then that is... Let's try it in a different port. Okay, stop this. No.
Good job.
Oh, yeah? What's up, Imran? Okay, let's fix that. Fix that silly ass noise. Good job. Thank you for following. Good job. Wheel of Fortune. Song requests. Play enabled. Oh, yeah? I don't have a Spotify. I guess you're getting one. You're getting one now, sucker. This address is already linked. I told you. Incorrect username or password. Oh. I guess I forgot my password. Send a link. Thank you. I'll be back. Thank you. Thermology. You guys been looking into thermology? Who else has been looking into thermology? I was. I'm hijacking this tab though. We need to get some mail. Reset your password. Reset your page. Your username is... Why is that my username? That's a pretty odd username. What? You neurons. Oh, thank you. Oh, you did. Thank you for the exclusive gifts. Thank you. Where did all that came from? Or that was earlier? What is going on with this window? I didn't see any of that. I saw brand pal Lisa come in and do that, but then it like totally everything kind of just like I didn't see any of this stuff. Yo, Moya made it to level 49. She's higher level than I am in my own broadcast. And then she sent Heart Me and 44 team bracelets. Oh, and a 9-pointer. She got to the next level of being able to give those things. And 2 roses. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a nice little register street on the screen and in my broadcast now. Yumoya, thank you for all the support. And thank you for being a continued supporter of Gordon on other live platforms, because I see you. Thank you. Matthew Groves, welcome. Just shouting out some love to the people who have come and gone but may come back, because you never know. They might come back. Angels and Azroy, are you actually still here, or are you not in here? I'm trying to see who's in the seats up here, but because I'm looking for a topic. Somebody throw me a topic or anything, or just throw me an emoji. Throw me an emoji and I'll make a noise or something. Come on now, something. Give me an emoji so I can make some noise. I'm the guy who makes noises for emojis. You send an emoji, I'll make the noise for it. Come on, give me a try. You might hear a different thing. I'll tell you what. If you're in here right now, I'll make a noise and you put the emoji of what makes the noise. Are you ready? Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Back to login. Done. It's logged in now. It's logged in now. Amazon, what's the song Molly's Lips? You're not muted, bro. Say stuff. Oh, let me check that. You should not be muted. You're good. What's up, dude? Hey, help me out with my broadcast if you're conscious for a minute. I gotta see if this stuff's working. Don't cry. I love you, man. Don't cry. Thank you for being here right now. What's up, dude? Good zombies? No zombies, no zombies. No zombies, no zombies. Yeah, we're good. Everything's good. Try to play a song. I got some stuff extra running today, and if you've seen any other broadcasters who use those tools, I'm implying those tools. So there's different. There's play a song, and that works out great. And right now you don't cost any points, but as you hang out in my broadcast, you earn points. Master. Yeah, sure. Don't mute me. Say something cool right now. Say something so cool right now. Something just random. Pull some random thing that I talk about out that you love. Pull the love out of your heart right now and send it through your finger. Send it up through your brain and around and through your eyes and then back down again and out your fingertips into your screen. And get the best comment you can get because you just got here. You sent a bunch of emojis. You did exactly what I asked the world to do for me. And I did the same for myself too. Actually, I didn't even do it. The first thing you do when you get into somebody's broadcast is click add comment. You could do a couple of things first. If you really like that broadcaster, I think add comment is the most value you're going to get. When you hit add comment, you should see emojis. If you see those emojis in your app, use those first because those count as big time boost to the broadcast. And then get your comment ready. You missed it. I played a bunch of songs, but I recorded it. You want to hear it? I'll play it back right now. What do you want to hear? I already did this for an hour, so I already dropped a ton of value. I played music that was really good. I wrote really good music. I said some really good stuff, but I also had a lot of not that calm moments in my broadcast. I could choose to stop now and start editing it now, even live, and continue creating a conscious live broadcast while editing a half-conscious broadcast from the past. That's my intentions. That's my goal to get to as a daily practice, if not maybe a weekly practice. I think it's going to be daily until it can be. I just did it until I never needed to do it ever again. That's what passive income is. Otherwise, you might be a zombie. You might be a zombie. That's what I think Angels and Azroy is saying is like, Angels is like, I'm a zombie. Help me! And I'm like, oh, thank you for using the emojis. I never would have seen it that way otherwise. Like, that's where words don't work because the words don't work. The words got you misled to where you're at now. You got to go back a little bit, and emojis are going to help people with that because they're going to be like, what in the fuck is this guy trying to? And then eventually it comes through, and you're like, oh. What you think is the Walking Dead noise, though? Or that's again. Now I'm gonna take the words and put them right into what I already know, and I'm like, yeah, he's telling that, he's saying that, zombies, 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 and I was like, yeah, zombie, oh, 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 oh. It's in your head, zombie. The dog's screaming now. That's funny. Sadly, I didn't have the button and hit record on that one, but, Chewbacca? Eva, Kevin, let us know if you're really here, if it's just the ghost of Kevin Vasquez. Ladies and gentlemen, the ghost of Kevin Vasquez has entered the room. As far as I'm concerned, you're all ghosts until you start to communicate, and then I'm still not certain I know what exactly you are. You have to be in order to are. Once you be, then you are. I don't know. Mercy Rain. 1. It doesn't even tell me the full name, the live chat window. Let me see if I can stretch it out here. Nope. We got to get this other program working immediately, because the other program will do these things. I know it will. It'll do it, and it'll do it. It's special. If you want to hear your comment read out loud, then you need to type in TTG before your comment. That's right. Type in your comments. Type in TTG and hear your comments read out loud. But if your name's Angels and Azroy, then it might not work for you because I was messing around and now I gotta go fix it. Let me go check that. I think I was in overlays. I can't even find it. Every time I need to go back into it, I can't find it. Just hit the back button. Maybe it'll go that way. Nope. Transactions. There it is. I found it. Okay, let's scroll down here. Okay, go for it. Oh. Instead of the TTG. Oh, that will. No, that won't work. Yeah, that will work. TTG. That's weird. It's taken forever. Maitake. It changes though. There's multiples. Like, there ain't no one favorite, so it's like favorites. You mean my favorites? I don't pick favorite. I pick favorites for many different reasons. 1998, Mercy Rain. What a wonderful year, 1998. You know, that's a big part of why I choose to eat all the different types of mushrooms. Maitake mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, lion's mane mushrooms, all of the basic mushrooms. Chicken of the woods I've never had, but I'm sure it's good for you. In a way where I'm like, yeah, nature is awesome. It has a way of nourishing neurons. And my neurons need nourishment. That's why I'm on here trying to get some more income to get to more mushrooms. For real. For real. I will love to use the gifts to buy mushrooms. Like, what will you... That's a... Yeah, you could even ask your broadcaster, what mushrooms would you buy with your gift money? And then I will be like, all right, well, I will go over to H Mart and see what they got. If they had those clamshell dealies. Oh, you know, the farmers markets are starting up. I will go to the farmers markets and take you guys on a little gimbal, and we could go buy mushrooms with your money at the farmers market. I tell you what, if you like mushrooms so much, why don't you get some money in, like, put it into this goofy system, any which one you're watching on right now. Click on my profile, and if you want to work towards that project with me, send me something, and I'll use it to get there, to do the things. But in addition to all of these other things I'm working on, that's now one of my ideas that I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do that. And it's not for just me either. We're going to need hundreds of thousands of people doing that. A person who will go to the farmer's market, buy a large quantity of mushrooms, or skip the farmer's market and just call Black Forest Mushrooms direct. And be like, hey, mushroom farm, I am a mushroom, I am a patriot of mushrooms. So I can't grow them where I'm living in my second story, like over there or whatever, like on the third floor of a balcony. It's not going to work. So what I'm proposing to you, mushroom people, is I come in, purchase large quantity of mushrooms, and then distribute those mushrooms to a select audience, because I'm cool with I'm cool with people. I like to meet new people and build my network and build a net worth of people who are consuming not only the information that I can provide, but the fruits of someone else's local labor. That's what I'm all about. Thank you so much for asking, Angels of Azroy. I saw such a variety. I saw a variety of so much. My favorite is Chicken of the Woods. Have you seen it? I don't believe that I've seen Chicken of the Woods. Where's this music coming from? Amazon, stop. There's the music. That's weird. Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, excuse me. Got distracted. Have you seen it? I don't think I've seen those yet. Lion's mane, good. I have seen some wonderful mushrooms, though, like different stuff. But I have not seen Chicken of the Woods. And I've definitely never harvested any or eaten any that I can recall. I'm pretty sure I have not. I have been to a few mushroom things, like forays, but I, like, literally probably choosing to remember less than 5. Probably, oh, right? Like, no, maybe not. I don't know. Not a lot in the last 8 years, or 43 years, we'll say. But I've been in the woods enough times. Found some different things. The coolest things that I ever found was in 2000, maybe even like 17 or 18. I found maitake. That was like, now it becomes the, like, if I could just find some more, I would leave that one alone, but it'll always be that first one I found. But I haven't seen any of that growing in the area where I found those mushrooms. I also found reishi mushroom. It was beautiful. I really wish I had it, even a piece of it, because I had no idea mycology then. But if I had known what I know now, I know that I could have easily extracted some DNA off of there and some mycelium and probably lots of spores, and definitely had a culture of that, and that would be really neat. And I'm sure it's somewhere around here on planet Earth, but it may or may not be over there anymore, because the trees that were providing that resource to that type of mushroom living on the planet Earth, nature, part of me, part of you, nature, that mushroom may have moved on, which is why it oh, that's how I feel about nature and mushrooms when spores come out. Yep, we should sponsor you. Who's we? Like, yeah, you should, definitely. Absolutely. This is what I'm about. Because that, if you sponsor that, it's not if you or when you, it's sponsoring that is a good idea. Sponsoring that is nourishing nature. And if I have to get through my other stuff to get out of the way to get sponsored for that, I want to go fast. I'd like to do it relatively quickly. So, because sometimes it's painful scraping the ground until you finally can do the trick and you're like, I can kick it and spin it. Yeah, I can get it now. And I am ready for those resources. Hurricane Crystal, welcome. Let's see what this sounds like. Try to tune in.
Yep, we should sponsor you. Who's we? Like, yeah, you should.
Shoulds. Get these shoulds out of here. Those shoulds are your limitations, my friend. You get rid of those shoulds, you change a few words around, you get specific, and all of a sudden, you are manifesting at epic levels of humanity. And that is why you're here in my window, because that's what I'm going to share with you already. Sponsor me with your next 5 shares. I tell you what, if you'll give me 5 shares, I will stay live for another 5 minutes. The share button's down there. I need to see 5 of them, and I'm going to ask for other stuff, and I hope that is easy for you to fulfill, because I think that we got stuff to do together, and I think that, like, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, I need help. You going to help? And then if you're like, yep, I'm going to see that. 5 shares down the thing. All you got to do is hit the share button like this. I'm going to do it for me. Give you 5 minutes to do it. Everybody's got the opportunity to do it. And the next time this happens, I'll expect the people who understand what's happening to help me explain what's happening if the persons don't understand. Okay. Gordon just shared the live 5 times. Thank you, Gordon. We see you. You're doing a good job, man. Keep it up. All right. Woo. Okay, so here's what happens. You just put 5 on the clock. We got 5 minutes. Hey, Siri. Set an alarm for 5 minutes. Okay, in 5 minutes, that alarm's going to go off, and I'm going to ask somebody to share the broadcast 5 times. And if you do it, I'll stay live for another 5 minutes. Otherwise, I'm getting out of here. And then the first thing I do when I say, like, when I come live, and they're like, I'm going to say those same words again and be like, yeah, hit that 5 times. But also, I want to do some grow scopes. So, all right, would you fucking schedules and just doing it. That's the thing. I would just want to go live for 8 hours and do all of the things, but you can't do a little bit at a time. But I'm like, why wouldn't you be able to? I feel like you would be able to multiply the benefits 8 times, because if you don't get specific and consistent on something, you won't be able to compound the value very quickly. You will be working on those 8 projects for 800 years, and then it'll all be good. You gotta get more focus, which is why sponsoring me, clicking on the like button down there, that's what we gotta do. For you, Paige, bro. One time I buried a bunny and it grew mushrooms. I think, I don't know why I read that out loud. Angels of Azrai, on this one platform says, one time I buried a bunny and it grew mushrooms. I think the body decomposes into the soil. It's amazing. Absolutely it does. And what happens when you do that, and that goes for anything. That's brilliant. That's some brilliant stuff. Thank you. That's the comment. I put 5 minutes on the clock and then got that comment. That's how it works. You were busy writing a kick-ass comment. I'm asking for shares, you know? One time I buried a bunny. So when you bury organic matter, the microbes are going to come through there. Hang on, make sure I'm recording. I really want to get rid of this background. I like this one, but I'm also curious about this one. It's kind of messy right now. It's kind of messy. Definitely could swing it and get the green in the background. That's the purpose. This says mycology. It's got mushrooms on it too. We could put more mushroom stickers back there for sure, and other stickers. I was trying to get some I want to get some stickers. I want to get a vinyl cutter. That'd be cool. Make some stickers and stuff. I'll make my own holographic stickers with frequencies of all the different things. I will use the powers that I've learned about and practiced to do that. Doing it right now with this broadcast. We're having a broadcast. My stream is excellent. My things are falling off my desk. Green in the background. That's the purpose. Into the soul. Dude, that's so true though. You put organic material in the ground. Now, I've been letting people know recently that I don't think that caskets are a good idea, because I think that you're capturing a lot of soil that belongs to nature. And when you put a time capsule on that, I think you're taking a lead into a different direction. And if you knew what would be given back to your family, life, blood, soul, sun, soul, nature, you would realize that you're prolonging some nature. Because yes, when you put decomposing organic matter onto Earth, it doesn't burn up and just turn to ash. Nope, it does exactly the opposite. It regenerates into Earth. So if you want your family to have a good life, then take good care of them and don't let them end up in the box. That's the penalty box. That's what I'll take roller derby and hockey and any other sport with a penalty. The penalty box is that box. The penalty box of life. The casket. I'm part of Earth, dude. Why? The angels ask me, why are you so spiritually connected to the deep bond into Earth? Every 5 minutes, my alarm's going to go off. Actually, it's going to give me 10, but I'm going to take a few breaths and answer that question. Because nature is so beautiful. You can put decomposing material on the ground and nature will come by. Little beetles, little bugs, cockroaches, snakes, bunny rabbits, dogs, all of it, any of it comes by and turns it back into nature and gives it life. It's life. Death from life. But putting people or bunny, if you'd put that bunny in a box, what would be the difference? I love your questions and your interactions. I hope that my enthusiasm is coming. I'm gonna change my tone a little so that my enthusiasm can come out of a smile rather than a pushed thought. I hope that hits deep for me later. Hear that one. Mother Nature took the soul and the spirit of the bunny and grew it into mushrooms. I think that the word I think I'll take that and I'll say Mother Nature provided a soul, a vessel, and a mind. I gotta word it different already, because I'm gonna say provide again. To provide, two doesn't belong. So I don't. Did my brain were the neurons that use those words there already? Yes. Can you touch them with love and tell them, thank you, we're not using that word much anymore. We're gonna need you guys a lot less. So guess what? Regeneration time. Regenerate good time. Come on. Regenerate neurons. Yeah, like, hey, what? And if you don't have your neurons connected and they're not talking and you're like, oh, I don't even feel that body part anymore. Well, you got to get some good stuff in your body like minerals and spirit and soul and vitamins. Mother Nature would not put a soul in a box. Not by design, not by nature's design. I don't believe that nature does. And it's good to know that some nature feels the same way. Beautiful example, man. Thank you. Thank you for participating. The real value comes when we compound our energies together. That is what I want the world to know. That is not what I want the world to know. I want the the people that want to compound energies for nature's benefit in a good way. And you can't swing it in a, I'm not looking for people that are going to swing it around and it's a good thing to do that to people. And you're like, no, that is not, no. But I'm not here to tell people no. So ideally what I have to do is not say any extra stuff that could accidentally cause any ripples. And that's what a lot of people have been doing for a lot of years. Human beings, 200, 300 years. Take a look at the 200, 300 year ripples we're staring at right now and wondering about our different situations, mind, soul, and biologically. 200 to 300 year ripple. Think about the trees. I've seen this in a good book, the Book of Wisdom, which can be found on TikTok. Let them know I sent you. And then I don't think it was there. Maybe it was somewhere else. I don't remember. I choose to share everybody's stuff. So this piece of wood had rings in it, and it was an old tree. So in the 1800s, when they used those trees to come here and build houses wherever they may be now, those trees are like ring, 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 ring. The new trees, if you pick up a piece of plywood now and you look at it, you're going to see like a couple of rings. You're not going to see, I believe you're not going to see old growth rings on your plywood. So in that, the forest is a wonderful place. The forest is the forest is nature. It is direct connect nature. When you breathe in the forest, the microbes in that, so as long as you're not in a toxic forest, like the forest isn't on fire, nobody farted near you, things like that, maybe a skunk walked by, yeah, the forest has got stuff going on near it too. California's on fire half the time. No, I don't say that stuff. California's been on fire before. It's stinky. Don't go in the forest for that. But yeah, go out in the forest to get the fresh forest and the old growth forest. If you're in this area of the state, you should definitely be checking out places like Forest Park. Where's the other ones? All of them. Any park, any old growth little nook and cranny in Washington. If you're in the city, go visit it. It may not be there forever. The city may outlive the forest in this area. It happened. It's happening in my backyard. I encourage you to get in touch with it now. And when you stand near a tree, you don't have to hug it. You can just stand in front of it. The roots are under you in most scenarios. If you're standing within however many feet of a tree, you are in its life system. You are radiating your energy to that tree, and that tree is returning energy to you because you are nature. This radiates energy too, but it inflames you because it is not of the nature variety. However, as we evolve, as time goes on, we do get more abilities because DNA, neurons, yes, some degrade, but then some are strengthened. And you're like, oh. Maybe one day all the humans will be blind, But they'll just sense everything like Prantis shrimp, like mantis shrimp. They'll be able to see more because they no longer see with their eyes. They see with their mind, or their ear mixed between their ears and their mind. And some people are already doing that. Synesthesia happens. I have some sort of sensory stuff with my ears that is different from the crowd, and I don't even have a way to explain it. And I just, like, there's a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, I don't even have a way to explain it. Yep. And I was like, I'm not even gonna bother. And those are your gifts, people. So find people like me and try to explain it and get more out of it. Don't hide your gifts, because some of those things are gifts. You think like, oh, I can't hear, I'm deaf, or like I got hard of hearing, and then I keep it a secret. You got all these, like, the burdens are your gifts, because the burdens are what are holding you back. So when we nurture the burdens, your gifts are provided to you in abundance through nature, because nature provides. I wish that I could hide I should be able to moderate the comments. You should never say, I should never say never. And should. Those are words you don't need anymore. So, yeah, that one too. Like, yeah, those ones too. And what do we replace them with? Make it easy. Don't replace it with any words. As soon as you catch that word out your mouth, do what you were supposed to do before it came out. You clean up your language, you will be pleasantly, abundantly provided to by nature. I think I probably gotta go now, but I really appreciate your company, and I definitely wish I had hit record, and I will definitely be downloading this episode, because I think that there was some really good stuff. But of course, I'll let you guys hear the dog sing before we go anywhere. Let me just check. You gonna sing a song? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the back. No one's here. You made a mistake. I got 79 shares. I was hoping to get 3,000, but between me and you, I don't think it's gonna happen. Now I got 80 some. What are you off to go do now? Curious. Get curious, people. Ask questions. But not you. I'm curious what you're off to go do. Don't ask questions. No, don't ask questions. I said no. Welcome back to nature. You're my welcome back to nature, bro. Angels and Azroy on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, follow Angels of Azroy, because that is a good person looking to learn more about nature and be in nature. And right now, I don't see anything questionable about that person's account, except that they have a picture of a child or a young man doing mudras, so we don't know what that's about. And it says at the bottom of the screen, we doing bad shit. So I don't know, that seems a little sketchy. You should really change that, because I can't roll with people who are too, like, brazen. If you're brazen, I'm gonna eat you like a raisin, because you're a piece of candy. You're nature's candy. You're gonna end up in a box somewhere, like a raisinette. Don't do that. Stay cool. Be cool, man. Cute dog with Walter. Mug lover. That's okay. That's an interesting choice, but I like AI a lot. You should definitely, like, get into AI art. Prompt your art. You get into my box and you comment stuff. Good job. I like that. It's awesome. Go prompt some good art, like some nature art. Love the harmonica. That's dope as hell. I love harmonica. I can teach you how to get one, teach you how to play one, whatever you want, dude. I can teach you. 5 minutes, I'll have you doing more on a harmonica than you ever knew you could. And I'm for real. And that goes with guitar, harmonica, computers, cell phones, whatever you need. It's not even a need, it's a want. Whatever you desire is out there for you. And there's a person just like me willing to just provide you with nature's abundance. Yeah, those are weird comments. I mean, loving the police is cool. I don't play GTA. I used to, so I guess you're still connected to those neurons, which is interesting. Let's connect those neurons. What's F12? I don't know what that is. I know what the F stands for, I think, but I don't know what 12 is. F12. F12. You're goofy. I was goofy once too. I can resonate with that. But that's why I share what I do share with you, that I think that you connect on, that you say is facts. And some of the things that you say in my broadcast remind me of places I've been, like Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, 3, the London edition. It actually went 1, the London edition, 2, 3, San Andreas. AI could read the whole book and see what I want it to read. That's not a good sentence. Give that sentence to AI and ask it to comprehend it for you and to explain what many people might think of your sentence if you were to provide it. And you could tell it, I'm providing it on a social media platform. Could you help me craft my sentence? And you could go about that. At some point in time, the commenters should all just have that, because why would I want to talk to your unconsciousness? How do you feel about... Well, I'm gonna get going. 4 minutes, I'm out of here. Let's recap some stuff. Whoops. This is in my hat. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Hurry up, we're gonna leave soon. CJ, do you play it on the computer? What platform do you play San Andreas on? I played it on PC most. This is cool looking. You're super delayed to my reality too. Like, you're like on a 30-second delay. I might even programmed it in that way. It's weird because your reality is in time, like you don't realize it's delayed, but I do. But do I get the comments that I get the comments that slow too? Are you in the future or the past? And how come it's not reading your comments out loud? First things first, let me turn off this with a big old quit, don't save. Then let's clean up some other windows. Do we got any? Yeah, we don't need this. Close that. Preview. Closing that. Prism lens. I'm gonna put this back on. What's cooler? What's cooler in my window right now? Having the green spirulina stuff like this background, or a different one that's like something like green screened? What do you think? That's my codependence asking you. Rest in peace, Nex. Rip Nex Benedict. I don't know what that is. Xbox 360. Classic. 360. Okay. I played on PC. Classic. PC. Classic. But I probably played it on 360 too, maybe. I didn't really play 5 at all. I played it a couple times, but that was it, I think. Yeah. And anything after that and all the role-playing and stuff, my neurons created that, but I didn't partake in it. I hope that makes sense. And if it doesn't, ask me later, or ask me now and again later. Ask me now to remind us that you wanted to know, and then ask again later, because I got a lot of stuff going on right now. But yeah, I keep this under my hat. Keep it up there, keep it there, just to remind me of the high frequencies of all the different things I've learned about in life. I got these ones too. These are high frequency too, but they're clear. You can't see them. So if I needed to wear one of these to remind myself to be high frequency, I could stick it right on my forehead and nobody would know, because they're clear. Different. It's different stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. That's why I want to get some materials so that I can produce high quality frequencies and put them out onto things and share them out there. I'm not a gangster. I'm nature. I'm ON, original nature. What's up, Miss Chris? Welcome to our nature broadcast, where I return myself and others who want to go to nature back to nature using high frequencies. I would be here to see this. I'd be like, could you just show those stickery things? We just want to see those some more. High frequency nature. I hope you don't hear any of my unconscious thoughts. High frequency vibrations from the words we speak and the people we meet. Yeah. Okay, I'm out. Thank you so much for participating. I will be live again really soon. In fact, I'm going to keep going live, but make them shorter and shorter and shorter, and use those alarms so that you can keep track of your daily minutes. Because if you're not keeping track and you have anything that you're doing, like you're like, I'm a zombie, I played that game for 5 hours. I played Overwatch 2 for 30 minutes, and I was like, uh-oh, I better not. I better get out of here. And then, this stuff happens to you guys. Don't let it happen to you guys. We got other stuff to do. And the way to get around that is by nourishing yourself with the sprouts, the spirulina. Dude, take a tablespoon of spirulina, throw an extra one in there. Go to like 7 to 10 grams of dried spirulina of a good product. Try that one day. If you don't have any weird health complications that you need to keep and consider, then try that. But that amount of nutrition will really connect a lot of neurons for many people with all those amino acids, the body. And then too, like if your gut is leaky or not good, if any of your life body parts biologically aren't functioning at tip-top regenerative, we're alive, then when you consume the good things, add a little lion's mane in there, because the lion's mane will help repair your guts to get the nutrients out of the spirulina that's growing behind me. It's important stuff, everybody. We got to know these things. We have to share the little things. What is baka? What is a baka? What is that? What is that? Yeah, this notification's lame. We got to fix it. I got a bunch of notifications that I need to fix here, and it's not working real good. Let's fix this.
This is a test.
Type in TTG and then a comment. You got me? Follow along, everybody. Type something good, not something silly like some of the silly things. You think that what you write, do you think that what you write that causes unease? I'll call it unease. It makes me uneasy. When some of the things that you write make me uneasy, but it also sometimes creates if it makes me uneasy, then there's something to work on with that, and that there's likely someone that will benefit from the work that I do in producing a high quality answer. Notification gang on. Turn on your notifications, guys. We all need your notifications on. If you haven't done it, please hit that follow sign, because when we get disconnected in a minute, I want to make sure that we'll find each other again. Angels, thank you for being a part of this broadcast. I see you. I read your comments. I think you're fun. I like to play with you in my broadcasts. And I like to talk about nature. I have to remember that you're the nature mushroom guy and you like the chicken of the woods. And you're in I think you're in the Pacific Northwest, if I recall correctly. And that's a good place to find chicken of the woods. All kinds of different stuff. Oh, I missed this comment though. 9:41, but only a few minutes ago. Do you know where that would be? American ladders and scaffolds. We get you higher, we get you higher. American ladders and scaffolds. We got a recipe for mushroom gravy and mushroom quinoa meatballs. And another one for mushroom gravy and Thai peanut dressing and keto cornbread. Keto porridge and pita bread. I found the recipe for pita bread. Up and down, turn, around, round about and over again. Shotgun, son of a gun, you are the only one that makes any difference. What I say, the sun shines in the bedroom where we play. The rain ain't know it starts when you go away. The rain, sun shines in the bedroom where we play. The rain ain't know it starts when you go away. The sun shines in the bedroom where we played. The rain ain't know it starts when you go away. You think it was the best? What came out after it? I'm a little confused on that. Because I'm like, what are these people playing? This role-playing thing? Is it like Fortnite or something? And if it's not, when is it going to be? When they like does it cost money in the Grand Theft Auto system to like buy clothes in the game and like NFT life in the game, kind of like Fortnite and all of in the Call of Duties and stuff? Like you can put $24.99 a month in, or $100 a month, or like Diablo 3, where people are playing, $30,000 to play in their game of Diablo 3, and it just should show people like, hello, wake up. If you're not living a life where you can just drop $30K into Diablo somewhere, then you're probably not utilizing all of the tools that are at hand. You know. Bro, singing is the best. Yeah, well, I do love doing it. Those songs are old neurons, but I've been writing new songs, and I just have to kind of nourish those old neurons out. Because if you try to throw them out, they get sticky. But if you nourish them out, they go with peace and ease. They bring ease. You can release unease and accept ease into your life. Go from dis-ease management into ease procurement, providing ease to others. That's me and you. I think that's me and you. If you're in here, it's probably you. If you've been in here this long, it's you. I follow this Nicky Scorpion guy too, and he kind of reminds me of me a little bit in certain ways, but I see how he did some of his work, and I think I really like. I dig his account. I like that. It was OG Fortnite. Yeah. Nope. There is in-game currency. We don't have to pay, but only on Fortnite. But I spend so much on my avatar in games. Yeah. That's sad. You should spend more in my window. Or even like if you go in my profile. Spend your money in my profile. Get at my shop. Shop in profile. Shop in link. Link in comment. No, you're not supposed to say any of that, so I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's how you gotta say that. You gotta speak in ghost voice. Dave liked my comment. Excellent. Grand Risings. Grand Risings to you. Oh, is that a finger cape?
Oh, here we go. What's up, my friend? I'm here with my best good friend, Drew Grantham. And we just had a pretty cool experience that I'd like to share. Cancel clear. I choose.
Did you hear how he said that? I'd like to. I would like to. I would. I would. I would. I would next year. I would, but I'm not going to. I would like to. I would like to, but I don't. So that's why he cancel cleared what he just said.
Sharing with you.
And then he decided to choose. You guys want to hear that again? This is what I do to myself and other people. I utilize my burdens of sensory neurons to pay attention to reality and catch things like that. And he does it too. He catches himself. Hey, Shmee. Check this guy. He's about to say some words, and we're going to listen to his first 5 words, and we're going to provide an example of what is going on with that. You probably, unless you already saw it, in which case, if you already caught it, then we don't have to do it again. But we're going to do it again anyway. Here we go. There's a delay. By the time the delay gets fed, it'll already have happened.
Oh, here we go. What's up, my friend? I'm here with my best good friend, Drew Grantham. And we just had a pretty cool experience that I'd like to share. Cancel clear. I choose.
See, he said, the cancel clear is what throws. It's good that he says cancel clear because it allows other people to see it too. So I'd like to. I would. I would go to school if I had to, but since I don't, I won't. I would like to. I would like to, but anything. So that's why he cancel cleared it out of there. I always got cussed out on Call of Duty by old men. I always got cussed out by what I think was younger. I can't say young men because, like, young to me isn't, you know, I'm sorry that happened to you. I've heard people talk shit. I had, like, people, like, they sound like they could be younger. They could be my age. They probably aren't older. But then again, you never know. People smoke cigarettes sound like they're 1,000 years old. And they're like, I'm 36. Oh, you better stop doing that shit to your body. Like, don't you want to play video games later in life? Oh, what are you doing? Get a purpose, a little purpose enough to stop. Like, have enough purpose in life so that you're not harming yourself with a daily practice. That is my purpose, to share other people. Like, hey, if I notice my good friends, like my good friends, my best friends, anybody, my viewers, anybody harming themselves, you're supposed to say something. So sometimes, like, you know, video games aren't harmful per se, but if they play them every day for 6 to 7 hours, then yeah, they're going to miss out on some other nature benefits. Nature has other benefits. If you spend too much time in any one area of anything, you might miss out on some of the natural biological benefits that you got to rise to the occasion to. And if you spend too much time practicing something, then you had better figure out how to make that burden. It was going to be a burden for you, put you in a box. You can figure out your burden and how to get it. Like, I'm going to guess you do, or do you have a drone? You should have a drone if you don't, right? Because, I mean, like, you're good at driving in Grand Theft Auto. Hi, Shmee. Are you still here? Shmee, do you ever play video games? Anybody in here play video games? What's up, Bam Bam? Play video games? That could be our connection. It could be playing video games might be your next connection to nature if you run into Gordon's room, because he likes that. He's like, oh yeah, I played video games too. I did too. I played them. I played video games in the last 24 hours, but not for long, just for a short amount of time. And I don't have any subscription plans to any video game systems, and I don't have any platforms, and I don't have time for that because I have other thoughts to think about, and I don't do a lot of thinking when I'm playing video games. I mean, you know, sometimes I probably do, but not really. And if I am thinking while I'm playing a video game, I usually get mad that I'm playing a video game and stop, and I go to do the thinking thing. Why is my skull so strong? To protect your brain, you silly. You silly baka. What is a baka? You like it? I don't like it. Especially if people don't know they just call me Gordon. You call me Gordon. You want to call me Silly Gordon? There's a time and a place. What's up? 6 up. 6 up. Sup. It's like a cursive S, lowercase cursive S up. Sup. Even I take a break from Zuzu, and body needs a break because it's capable of so much. Yep. Yeah, breaks are important. No games, waste of time. Okay. Check this out, Shmee. I'm about to take those neurons that are like games, and they're into some other stuff, microscopy. But check this out. They're going to be video games for microscopy in the future. And wouldn't you want your kids to play with that first? You know, like, or like, not even only that, like, there's definitely other options for that. And then you can go before you have to have kids, even if you're in a world where you're like, I don't have any, I'm probably not going to have any kids. Like, well, video games can have, like, people doing good things, like flying drones. There's going to be a lot, like, rescue drones are, like, huge. I can fly a drone because I've played video games. I'm good at flying a drone. I could fly a 2-pound rescue sandwich to someone in the neighborhood within like thousands of feet because I played video games, because I spent time playing Grand Theft Auto. I know a little bit about biological nature, because in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, eating the different food choices provided you with an example of what will happen to your avatar if you did that, or if you went to the gym and worked out and you used that and you transferred your time from here to there. It taught me those lessons in a really weird way. So they were very, very valuable to me. So to take the time, the burden, the waste of time, a burden. I have to take that burden and transform it into now my blessing. So now I'm like, well, I have a Mavic 2 drone that I don't fly very often, but I know how to, and I like to fly it. You know, it's just that I feel like that's not my purpose, so that I'm not using it. But at some point, I'm going to whip it out. I'm going to use my drone. I'll definitely be doing that. 10 push-ups every time I die. I like that. 10 push-ups every time I get whacked on. Every time my character loses the challenge on Gran Turismo adulthood, I do 10 push-ups. That's a good one. I like that. Do you like my translation? That way I don't have to read your words out loud and get in trouble by anybody, by nature, nature's law, or anyone else's. Using workouts as a reward system for I would say, like, change the word loss. It's not even a loss. It is a reward system, though. I really like how you call working out a reward system, because it truly is a reward system. And as you reward your system, if you keep doing that, it's only going to translate to your game, where your focus, your mind, your spirit, your mind, and your body, your focus that you're putting into that game, it's going to get better. And you should be able to pop off quicker and just, you're like, I knew he was coming. And they were like, he's a bot. And you're like, or you're like, he's hacking. People think you're hacking. I went roller skating for months. I started roller skating in 2012, 13, and I went once a week. Then I went every day. Then I went from like once a month to once a week to twice a month to whatever, and then it went to 7 days a week. And the people that see me roller skating would ask me, "Hey, perfectly Timothy," hey. Hey, Positive Tim, thanks for summoning the comment. Blessings. Appreciate you. And then the light went out. Yeah, the roller skating 7 days a week. Anything practiced 7 days a week, you can compound some sort of value off of that. Whether it's a burden, there are people who are doing things, they call them addictions, where like it causes pain to do it to you, like it's harmful to you. There are ways to even look at those burdens and find a blessing in it. And that's really what it comes down to, because you're going to be here now no matter what you do. If you're here now, that's where you are. Like, we're doing that. If you've had blessings, if you've had burdens, like, know that. And yeah, it's interesting to find how they get there. But the video games for me have been a burden and a blessing. And now I'm starting to finally open up and see the blessings in the video games. And I think that the drone and things like that, because I'm gonna be able to use the drone to go out into nature and rescue people. I know this. I know I can do that. I can go the drone up in the air and find my dog real quick. I can go the drone up in the air and see what's going on. You know, like you can look at how tall is that tree? Are there any birds in it? I'd like to cut it down this year. I'm going to make a new house and I'm going to use my tree, and I've inoculated all of these other trees, and I want to grow a big, beautiful bounty of trees because I'm going to build a amazing thing. I'm going to 3D print a forest, but the 3D printer is me. Let's go. Let's inoculate. I used to get called. So yeah, you'd get called a hacker on Call of Duty because you would be whooping them. Me too, a little bit. I liked that one Call of Duty game on the iPad. I was really okay with it. But also, people. I met this one dude in my life. It was my friend's little brother, and he will whoop you at any game. If it involved a controller, a keyboard, and a mouse, he's gonna whoop you. And I'm just like, how does he do that? He had neurons connected the right way to do that, and he practiced it a lot, you know, and then it got even, you know, like, he got smarter about it. He compounded all of the value. He already knew how, like, the stuff that guy, where he got that DNA. His father and the people in his family, and I know that they have a lineage much different than mine. That tells me where he got his abilities from. When you figure out your DNA and your abilities and you unlock the burdens and let the burdens go, you will excel in that positivity area of your life. You will compound on DNA values that have been locked up in ignorance for your experience because you have maybe been misled or you weren't nourished into knowing how to utilize your specific set of genes. And that's where mycology and microscopy and the forest and forestry, that's where all that comes back into play, because that's nature. That's real stuff capable of providing you with vitamins, minerals, nutrients, experience, breath, all of those things. That's nature. Sometimes we use a drone to go look around in nature to like go find something really quickly. Imagine all the beautiful spots that we're going to be able to see when they just like, wait till Google Maps 50/50 comes out, and they were like, yeah, remember that time we sent drones all across anywhere they could go, and people they sent all the data back, and we had it? Like, they're doing that. That's happening. We're going to see a lot more nature provided, and we're also going to see a lot of things. We're going to see a lot of things. It's going to be good. Some of it's going to be good. Some of it, will probably be in the shadows. It's an interesting world we live in. E-Tech. Okay.
This is a test.
Hello, is that you? How come it's not working? Why is it not working? I just realized that it don't see the window open anymore. It is super sus that this account is mentioning this other person. But, because you're like, is that them? That's funny.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the pack.
Welcome back to the pack. Welcome back to the pack.
Welcome back to the pack. E.
This is a test. Welcome back to the pack.
What was that? $10.10. Anybody hear me? Hello. Okay. Let's add this one freaking thing and get out of here. There's already... How does this already exist? These work? Cool, likes cool. Yeah, let's go. Noise. All right. Okay, you guys want to see a little video? Little prison video guy? Hey, come on now. Excuse me. Help me out with that like goal. If you could help me out with that like goal, that would be appreciated. I'd appreciate it if you could get those likes up. I like the likes. Excuse me. Adding another source. Browser, okay. Add existing. Viewer account, yes. Normally the top gifter is going to be up there above me, way up there. I'm going to leave that alone and see what happens with that, and we'll come back to it later. Add source, browser, enter. Nope. Just add all of these as they exist. I don't want it to say earned coins. I want it to say exclusive.
Who would like to share their feelings first?
Hello, dear.
Good job.
Can I upload an MP4? It does seem like I could. Hey BMO, how you doing, dude? I'm just working on my broadcast here. Feel free to help towards any of these goals. I got a bunch of them. How's it going, man? Good to see you again. Good to see you. I'm about to record a thing. I'm gonna do it. It's for new followers. Whenever I get a new follower, it's gonna say something. If you have any ideas, let me know. Thank you for those shares. I appreciate that. I see them. I see them popping off. There it is. It's not showing me yet, but I see them popping off. Boom! Share goal. Thank you. How do I fix that now? Now I need to update my goal because I definitely want it higher than that. That's gotta. It should just auto update, but let's go figure that out now. Thank you so much for helping me with that. I've been trying to get somebody to do that for a minute. Like, hit this button. I just put those up on the screen though. This is new. I just got this back up and running. So I'm like, yeah, finally, time to move forward. And now I'm move forward live. Before I was like, not moving because I need to be live to be moving forward. Sometimes I feel that way. And you get points for all that stuff. And eventually you'll be able to redeem your points for other things. Like maybe music and special things, you know? Special triggers. We'll call it that. Like special triggers. You can use your points to trigger special events. That's what it is. That's what it is. I like that. We're going to use it to trigger special events. So thank you for hanging out. So even if you just hang out in my broadcast, you can collect those points. And then as I create special events, you can trigger the special events using the points that you store by coming and hanging out. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure what events are going to be triggered other than just like screen things and stuff, but I think we're going to make it even bigger than that. I feel like at some point we'll have to hook it to like Andrino motors, and then you guys can just trigger events with your points and then, you know, like give the dog a bone or something. Like throw the ball for the dog. With a machine, with a robot computer event. Let me know how my broadcast is, if it's sketchy or falling apart, or I'm not sure 100% that my signal is perfect. It looks a bit frozen right now, but I'm also watching myself on my own crappy network, so. I'm trying to make a transmission. Thanks for liking the live. Hey, thanks for those shares. We are up to 91 shares now. It says 81, but I see 91 on TikTok, so thank you for sharing. Feel free to do that as much as you like. I think it's cool, and I know that it boosts the broadcast. Team points boost the broadcast. Is TikTok? No, I'm on the other ones too right now. Yeah, I should be. I'm not really checking all the windows though. I'm checking the one window, but it's not telling me anything's going on in any of those other ones. So I don't have any traffic in any of there. I have traffic here. Thank you, TikTok, for giving me traffic. That is the one thing that I liked about a lot of different apps that actually provide traffic versus apps that you have to get your own organic traffic. Like you have to provide your own traffic. Not, I would prefer, like, it doesn't really matter where I go because obviously I'm working on my frames. But if I had traffic in those other places, I would be there with the commenter there more. So that's why, like, all this like goal and stuff on the screen. So yeah, like, none of this counts for those other places. But if somebody goes there, they might be like, what is that? How do I do that? Likes count on all the platforms. Follow counts on all the platforms. Views more like counts on all the platforms, and so would shares. So they wouldn't know what platform it's for, but it's for this one. Okay, what else? So I just putting together these frames. I definitely need to get to work on it. And I wanted to provide some different things for other people too. So I might have to provide some extreme awesome examples of me doing it so that I can provide it to other people or something. Because I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out how to add value to people's lives in course content and make some quick course content quickly and give it to the right people so that they can grow their businesses or brands or, you know, their neurons in this direction. Getting my neurons up to speed to finish this job is wow. That's why I thank you all for your support, because getting the neurons to do all of the thoughts. And then when you're sitting and you're like, come on, we gotta go, and you're like, you're just the mouse is just hovering back and forth over stuff, and you're like, do what now? Do what now? Okay, we got our coin goal, like a goal, ranking list. Let's see if that works. Excuse me. Okay, there's a lot of stuff happening now. I have a feeling it eats up more CPU the more stuff you load in too, but hopefully not too much. It's just a browser. It's a very simple thing. But also, we need to update these. So these would be in our overlays. Run these tests here and see how those go. Oh, you just got to level 18. Okay, I'm staring at my screen waiting for these notifications. Oh, and you can type some different things in too to keep track of your points, I think. Let's try it. Oh, that didn't work. What's up, Don? Thanks for coming in here. My broadcast's on a 30-second delay. Thanks for coming in here. How you doing this evening? Hit add comments and hit one of those emoji buttons. Show us how you're feeling. Swipe it around. See if there's any emojis you want to put out first. That's my biggest recommendation to all the people coming through my broadcast. Hit the keyboard open and tap out some of those emojis they offer to you. If you're on iOS, you should see some. If you're not, I don't know if you do. Let us know. Thanks for keeping up with the shares. Oh, it did update. It updated. Yeah. Cool. Boom, 100. Thank you. Thank you for sharing so many times. I love that. Between me and you and anybody else who did that, mostly me and you, we just did that. Thank you so much. And then, boop, kicks it back. Awesome. Good job. All right, everybody, let's get those shares. Let's get that broadcast boost going. If you want to know how I'm doing these things, it's easy to do, and you can do it for free. You do have to do a few things on the TikTok platform to get where I'm at right now, and you'll need a computer, and you'll need some smarts and some intelligence, and maybe my quick mentorship so that you can do this too. If you want to. If you don't want to, no big deal. Thanks for hanging out anyway. Cool. Let's go back to what we were doing. Level 40. Level 41. Okay, so you're doing, I mean, like, I would do this. The funny thing, and it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't even say, it's like, it doesn't even spam or nothing. So it's like just perfect. Those are, instead of giving roses, give those shares off like they were roses. Give those shares like if they were like galaxies. It's actually this. I could do it too. It's fun. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. We're just boosting this broadcast and chit-chatting about stuff. Feel free to add anything you'd like to the comment box. Questions, answers, fun stuff. Just something that you did today. Do you guys have any wins that you're like, man, I got this like anything we can congratulate you on in your success with, or encourage you in any way? By all means, share those types of stuff in here. Thank you. I'm setting up Tickfinity a bit. So some of the different things that we have now is the ability to talk out loud. If you want to talk directly to me, you just type in TTG first and then your comment. That's mine. When I do that, that's the one I hear. I didn't know it was going to do it so many times, but now I know. Whee! Okay, let's go. And with that, I didn't see any of the other things that we were working on, though. Let me try to retest this. Let me copy this URL. Last chatter. Let me try to pump this into the system here. I'm going to go with browser source. Next, and then we're going to make a new one that is called last chatter, and then we will put our URL right there, and click OK. There it goes. Nope. TTG. Talk to Gordon. TTG. Nope, just TTG. It didn't show you my TTG though when I did it right, huh? It doesn't show you that. Yeah, it does. It still does.
Test.
You couldn't have thought of, you couldn't say hi or like say hi to the audience. You would just want to test. You know, like some kid ran up on a microphone and was like test. And the, you know, like the news broadcaster's like, what the? You could have anything, and you chose test. Test. You know, I'm just teasing. I do mean to tease. I tease meanly, and I choose not to, so let me stop doing that. Last like. Who was our last like? That's not really that important to me. Last share. Who did the last share? Let's find out who did the last share. I think that one is good. Let's copy that. Let's click test. Oh, no, that don't do nothing yet. We got to put it in first. Add source. Browser source. Okay. Last share. URL. Paste. Ah, thank you for sharing, shorty. Thank you for sharing. I don't think mine worked. There we go. There you go. You got it. Let's see here. I'm having a hard time seeing the other little things. Oh, I see you now. I see you now. Now let's see here. Let's see here. This is odd. Let's pull this over into focus and work on that because it's weird. You're just floating around on my screen. Let's see. We got likes goal, top viewer, top gifter, coin goals. Ooh. I guess we could make some of these a little smaller too. I don't know where I'm going to put all these. The share goal is hopping. Thanks for getting on this share goal with me. Thank you for liking the live, you two. Thanks for boosting up. That's what we're doing to boost up the thing. Do you guys need follows? I could turn this into a grow cast. I love how we can see the edits on the broadcast in real time. See, that's why I wanted to do it real time too, because like people love that. I need the attention. I need to practice too. And as you guys ping the little things and do the things, like you're doing it. Like, thank you. Shared it up 200 times. You've given me over 100 shares. I appreciate your shares. I feel like it's an energy transfer. I really do legit feel like you're boosting my broadcast in a way. Like, I believe that it counts towards it too. I don't think that I believe it counts. Faith Brianna. Hey, thanks for jumping through here. I think that I shared out my broadcast to everybody in my friends list when I first started, and slowly as it goes by, people do come through and you're like, okay, what's up? Hi. But I am like on a 30-second delay. But thanks for hanging out and tapping in a few hearts and saying hello. And yeah, I love editing live, and I want to do a lot of different stuff. And the lives, yeah. Actually, it's a hard drive. It's actually a hard drive that's kicking into overdrive. My computer is dead silent. Isn't that lame? I really shouldn't have the hard drive. But the hard drive, it's the spin. It's the things kicking up. I am standing on the microphone's desk. I'm like got my foot on it. So every little probably transfers. I should definitely not be doing that. But yeah, that fan is above there and it's and you're like, whoa, where are you going? Every time, because I use that drive, but I probably shouldn't. It should just be cold storage, but it's hot. My hot cold. Oh, you mean my hot cold storage drive? And I have a hot drive that is silent too, so I should be using that for things too. But I haven't been getting to utilize that in the process yet. But I will. I bought it for a reason. It will get used. I think we'll get there. I think we should hide the viewer count goal for now. The coin goal, I'm just gonna... Come on now. That's my biggest gripe with this program is you go to grab a box and you end up grabbing the wrong one like every time. Even if you select the box you want, it like moves and then you're like, that's not the box I wanted. And then it moves some other box that's currently hidden. Okay, we got our ranking list up here. The ranking list, I think, belongs on the other side, and it needs to be bigger. We could get it bigger, though. Look how many points you got. Look how many Gordon points you got. Yeah, we definitely need the ranking list bigger. What do you think? How you feeling right now being in the rankings at number 1, BMO. What's that like? I've never been. I'm not even in there. I'm in 4th. You got me beat. Dawn's catching up quick though. I think she's in here doing the thing. She's getting levels real quick. The fastest way to gain levels is to invite people. The fastest way to boost the energy in this broadcast is to invite people. The share goal is the care goal. We do like the likes. A little bit of everything gets you lots of points in this broadcast. Appreciate you all for what you're doing for me. Thank you so much for coming through this window. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. So we got our top gifter. Let's get that ready because we definitely need to support our top gifters. We will put it up like, we'll put it up like real big, and then I can be like, maybe I don't know, like, nah, that's too much. I think this is too much too, but I'm gonna hide it for now. I'm gonna hide it because when it comes up, when somebody gifts, I'm gonna be like, oh, let's check out and see who the top gifter is. Oh my God, it's Yamoya! She came by and gifted me a whole bunch of coins. What did she do? She did 100 coins. I think that they were all exclusive gifts too, which is totally key. It's awesome. As per usual, she has achieved the top gifter quite a few times. Okay, so the dogs are probably going to sing a song now. I think they're going to sing a song that ends the broadcast song, but we'll see. Probably. Good time to take a break, I guess. JTK Reptiles joined. What's up, JTK Reptiles? Thanks for joining. I hope you stuck around long enough for me to get my hello out to you. I know I'm on like a 30-second delay, but I appreciate you guys bearing with me with that. We're gonna get that we're gonna get all this figured out slowly, put together, built up, and then we'll probably be able to get some better quality network connections so that we won't have such a delay. This is the last share button. I'm going to hide that for now. And I'm going to make it different and put it over here and then say, who just shared? Don AK, Shorty shared. Thank you for sharing. Should make this just a little bigger. Who just shared? Don did. Okay, thank you. And then let's see. Now we can do last chatter was me. Let's see if we can grab that and pull that open. The last time I got a comment, it was my own. But that's not true because I see BMO commented, so I don't understand. Oh, what's up, JTK? It's just that delayed. It's that delayed. Okay. What's up, everybody? Thank you, JTK Reptiles. Thank you for saying hello. Check us out, JTK Reptiles on Instagram and Facebook. We have a lot of rare reptiles. That is most definitely awesome. I followed. Do you follow? I followed. Oh, I like that. Reptile. Reptiles. Rawr. Yo, everybody. Check out JTK Reptiles. I'm going to right now. Thanks for coming. He does some awesome stuff. Oh, thanks for inviting them, Dawn. I love that you invited them. I'm glad you invited them. I'm following them now. They haven't followed me back, but I hope they follow back. It looks like it takes quite a bit to get to their follow. They're busy, but that sometimes it's these little windows that get the follow. That's you just, now, boop. That's cool, man. I'm looking at your account now. JTK Reptiles. That is a huge monitor. That is huge-normous. That is a huge monitor. You got some cool monitors. This looks very cool. Look at that little green guy. You got some cool stuff here. Soon I'll be able to throw it up on the screen and be like, hey, this guy's in here right now. Let's see what his account looks like. And then we'll have it open up and we can... Your account is you are ideal type of person to come through my broadcast for me to shout out because your pictures are awesome. It's all monitor lizards, most of it. A couple of other little things here and there, some snakes and some iguanas. Look at that iguana. What a beautiful iguana. Look at that. What a wonderful nature account you have here. That's great. You must have some tough skin to let your little pets run around all over you. And some good hoodies. Tough skin and good hoodies. I don't know what kind of lizard that one is, but it's interesting. I'm going to click on it. A pair of super black Mexican bearded lizards. Those look cool, dude. That looks so cool. Oh, man. That's cool. Well, okay. The comments on that are interesting. Not the comments, but the thing. I got the banana. How did you get the banana? It's automated messaging. It's the automated messaging. I missed what you... I don't... What? I'm used to the computer monitors. Whew. Does it tell you how long I've been live when you're in here? Curious about that. Well, okay. The comments There's such a delay. We're gonna be okay though. Let's not bring it up too much more. Thank you guys for chattering in the room. Thank you. That actually shows me too, because then I see it, but it's such the delay. It doesn't show up until the delay comes through, so it's kind of behind for me, but it's still interesting. I'll get it figured out. There's going to be some figuring things out along the way. That's why I choose to do it live, to see, to find out. But I should definitely do it a little differently. But we're getting close. Like, I got a lot of different windows here, and I think a lot of them are gonna get used, which is awesome. Like this one. What's this one do? This one's this. We don't really need a window for just all that. How do you do? Sneak peek of windows here. Some of them are absolutely just empty still. This one is for my microscope, which we should definitely hook up. This should be up here. This is like, what scenes are you working on next? Microscope one would be a good one to have done. Yeah, it really would. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. The Fortnite window's getting dropped down. The microscope's going back up. Work scene is nice. Let's keep that. 4K is just what's going on. This is what's really going on. What's really going on? Did you wonder, you had questions and you were like, what's going on behind all? What is happening? Just show us the normal life. Here you go. That's an exciting one. What's up, Eric America? I'll send you my scenes on Twitch sometime. Uptime. Thank you, BMO. That would be excellent. Maybe you could send me some knowledge my way or something, because that'd be cool. I don't know how to send pictures or videos on TikTok, though. Hit me up on anywhere. I'm on Twitch. My name is Subliminal Spirit. I'm not live there right now, but I could or should be. I'm on YouTube. I got links I got links in here. Hit me up to send me a picture, you know? That'd be awesome. the more I talk about them, the less I get views, but I'm not getting a lot of views to begin with right now. But I do have some, so I appreciate that. Right? Yeah, I know that the system will flagellate you down if you're not careful with too many telling people to go and visit the LI, the link. Don't say the word. Okay. They can't even see you. The camera's not on, you silly goof. Oh. Hey. That's not singing. That wasn't even nice, Gizmo. That was mean. Why are you yelling like a mean lady? Hi, and welcome to my show. I make dumb noises out of my human being body. I'm glad you made it. Sometimes I disappear and I phase on out of here. And I phase on out of here, wasting time. Get it, Gizmo, get it! Let's go ahead and do what should we do? We should do this. Hit this button. Oh, that's the button that's already been hit. Hit this button. That's the button. Okay. Now let's see here. Where's your ball? This hoodie is made from 55% cotton, made from nature. Well, I guess I better get on to doing those other things. Keeping on with the keeping on, because just if my guitar talents were only just good enough to garnish income. I think that they probably are. It's just a matter of figuring out how that works. And we gotta be close. I've got to be close. I'm figuring it out right now. If anybody is interested in a sliding scale announcement, please let me know. I will provide them at 0 cost up to, I'll say 10 million. I can't wait to make I'll say I'm excited to make my $10 million announcement. I don't know who's going to pay me $10 million to make an announcement for them on social media or anywhere for that matter, but I'm looking forward to it. So what would you like announced? At $0 all the way up to some sort of, I clicked on the, sent some, and got a paid announcement. Paid announcements you can find by following me and, following along. Checking out my account, per se. Sliding scale announcements. Ooh, you know what this announcement scale thing needs? It needs a little bit of a property change. And then we're going to put an emoji here. And we will just put a place marker there. And then we're going to hit the... oh, you can't do that. And that actually crashes the app sometimes. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to type the emoji in a different window. And then we're going to get it copied out of there and paste it into here. Also, I'm going to put this weird music on. You tell me if... Oh, I turned it off because we were leaving. I turned it down, too. I don't know if I turned it down. Make my heart with your hands. It's very tough right now. Make a heart with your hands. Hang on a second. There's stuff on the screen. Let me get this out of here. Yes, get out of here. Okay. Hi, this is a heart on my screen. This is a hand heart on my screen. I'm making make a heart with your hands. This is how I make. Wow, I saw that. I saw hearts go up. What? I don't know where that's even coming from. You like that? I don't know how you knew I could do that, but you knew. Thank you for unlocking my secret. That's nicer, actually. That's a lot nicer. I kind of like the world being a little crispier, but... yeah. I need a real green screen, because this one's a little... I think that's the Mac doing that. I'm 100%. That's probably where that came from. And there are other ones, but I don't know how to turn them on. Oh. You guys think this is thumbs down, or how do you do the balloons? What's the balloon gesture? Balloons! 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 It's not working. Oh! That's neat. That is neat. Thank you. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I did. Zoop. Sound example? Perhaps you'd like to learn some breath instruments, humming, singing, or the harmonica. I can teach you all of those things in a matter of time. Probably a short amount of time. If you have as many neurons as I think you do, I can teach you a lot in a couple of minutes. What's up, Moontracks? Dot, 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 dot. Aww. Dot, dot. Aww. Dot, dot. Charlie. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this now. We're going to try to make an emoji. It's not working. We'll need to do it somewhere else. We got to make an emoji somewhere else. Let's just open up. Can we get the emoji keyboard to open? No, of course not. Okay, what emoji are we looking? I've only got 300 viewers. That's very odd. I guess that's what Sunday's about. And this is like pretty crashed out.
Pause on this one.
What's up, Moontracks? Dot, 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 dot. I forgot to make the emoji, but I hear myself talking about it, so I'm going to need to make that emoji, but for now I'm just going to leave it alone. And I am going to add in to this one, add source, and and add browser, click OK, and paste our, paste our source, and this is a screen 1 source, so we'll just title it screen 1. Screen 1. Oh! Oh no, that's something different.